Smoking on that Doja pack, I think they call it sweet retreat. I stuff my doobies to the max, but I always keep them neat. I call peso for some bags. This RTO Scope. Welcome to Rolling with Roscoe. I got my guest Rondo on here with me today.
Pleasure to be with y'all today.
So here on Rolling with Roscoe, man, we just talk about our smoking preferences. I like to really sit down with some people in the community that I really know is real connoisseurs and really tapped in with on the game, so they can give y'all some game. There's a lot of misinformation on the internet, especially with weed growing and being more popularized now. So I wanted to talk to you about your first time smoking.
Let's get it. My first time smoking, bro, shit. It was burnt out. I really didn't know what to expect, man. I was against weed when I first started smoking. I think I was probably like 16. I used to tell niggas it was like lame. I thought it was like for losers. Like, not even that. The people that I knew that smoked weed ain't seen the most successful. You know what I'm saying? All my family members that had good jobs, nice shit, they wasn't really into smoking weed, so I wasn't with it. But my first time I was high on my mind, man. I smoked with my homies, and we took a little walk. This shit was burnt out, man. I tried to hide being high. It was a crazy experience. But after that, I ain't want to smoke weed again for a minute. I can say that.
Yeah, since this just happened to be my first episode, I'm gonna go ahead and tell my first time story, man.
I definitely want to hear you.
My first time smoking weed, I didn't enjoy it either. You know, we've been friends prior to even us ever smoking some weed, sandbox friends. So like, a lot of people was brought together by weed. Weed does a lot of good things. Weed brings people together, man. We actually was friends prior to any weed thing. But you know, I used to hoop for real. So I'm like, man, like, I ain't about to be smoking weed around hooping. But then when things change and you get to that point where you're like, dang, I'm not about to go to the NBA. I wanted to get like 6 foot in high school. Yeah, I ended up getting taller as I got older. I'm like 5'8". I'm like, I ain't about to go to the NBA. That's when I see the other part of stuff. So I ended up being in the game before I actually ended up even really enjoying weed. Cause I ain't start really enjoying weed till I got older for real. But my first time, but to the story, my first time smoking weed, I was with the homie Focus, Jordan. We was in his basement, bro. It was I was probably 16, 15, so I was like in 9th grade, summer either going to 9th grade, I believe. And he had them big swishers. You remember the big swishers that they used to roll up in? And he had like some popcorn Reggie. So
the big swishers was really the Phillies. They was terrible, bro.
Man,
they was terrible, bro. If you was filling up them Phillies back in the day with that dirty ass weed, we was smoking that. Boy, we was getting high.
We had some, so he bust out the popcorns. I'm not even knowing like what's popcorns and all of that, you know what I'm saying, at the time, bro. I'm really not knowing nothing for real. Other than what I seen, you know what I'm saying, but I hadn't even become a connoisseur yet, so he roll up a fat swisher, you feel me, we smoke. And I'm like, I'm off my pivot the whole day. I'm not aware of nothing. I'm like,
niggas so burnt out, so zooty.
You walking around like this? I'm like, nah, that's not cool. So it took until like I needed weed for medical reasons, and I seen it in a different light that I really started consuming weed, like,
absolutely,
in a different way.
Absolutely. That first time it's a little too hard on the brain. It's a little too much going on. What's the deal, family? You good, baby?
So when you smoke, you like to do papers or blunts?
It's really depending on the season for me, man. Like, I go through the motions. Like, at times, feeling like I'm in love with papers, especially summertime, or, you know, we out there catching them good Cali vibes, you know. It's environment. Like, sometimes you just want that good refreshing high. You know what I'm saying? And papers give you that good crisp. You know, it's all weed. You know what I'm saying? And then with the woods and the blunts and, you know, tobacco products or whatever, it's always more like I wouldn't call it a sluggish high, but just more intense. You know what I'm saying? It gets you higher, definitely. So.
Yeah, you get that head high from the nicotine and the tobacco. You know, we can talk about it. That's just what it is, you know. But
y'all ready for that?
My first time smoking, my first time smoking was smoking, but my first time smoking was smoking blunts, and another time me and my cousin had smoked a zigzag. He had got in trouble. He had caught a case. He was stressed out. He came to my crib. He stole some weed out our uncle bag. We rolled it up in a zigzag.
Yeah,
So, man, that's how we got on. Eventually, for real.
No, I swear though, I really feel like that's how niggas was getting the weed at first, was from stealing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know.
My preference is papers, but you know, I used to go back and forth between the papers and the blunts, man. One thing that really switched me over to the papers, even before changing my lifestyle and going vegan, was being in Cali more frequently and being around the growers and being around these guys that's really connected, and they was all smoking papers.
Yes.
They was all smoking papers, so it just made me look at like how you supposed to consume weed more. If these the people that's really doing this, and that's how they consuming their weed.
Be careful now.
So when you having your sessions, you like to face, or you like to get like with your people and like have a whole session?
Before we get to that part, I just wanted to follow up on what you were saying about being in Cali with the papers. Like I said, like for sure, I feel like if you are a real connoisseur and you really want to get into how good your weed really is, you test that smoking papers. I do feel like that. I feel like you want to get into like just
potency and
like
taste
just tasting every aspect of
too.
your weed. You should try it in papers or in something that's, I mean, you know, like devices.
That you can really see, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, I guess they got like the vaporizers or the pipes, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
One thing I tell people with the papers is if the ash is white, you can't fake the paper. If the ash is dark, it's not. Tobacco's treated, so sometimes it gives you more room to play.
Exactly.
It gives you more room to play because the tobacco's been treated.
It's a gray area in there with the tobacco.
With the papers, especially like especially raw papers, element papers, that's of the earth. They gonna burn a certain way.
Oh, man. But to follow up on what you said about facing or sessions, that's real. See, now this is one of the things, like how deep do you want to get about this? You know what I'm saying?
I'll go first. So I'll say like I used to really like sessions. I used to feel like I got higher with sessions, but as I get older, I really be cool. Like if everybody smoke their blunt and we just all smoke our blunts, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? The sessions, like from a connoisseur standpoint, if we all about to roll up some different stuff, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it'd be cool, but it'd be like sometimes people like they herb might not be up to par, or they might want to roll it in something that I don't want to smoke. I barely want to smoke a blunt, so I definitely don't want to smoke like your wild berry game leaf.
Those are really the biggest problems most times. Is the bullshit raps. The fact that people don't put enough weed in their blunts. They're all shady. I'm talking
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. You niggas, yeah.
That's why you just need to face it. If you gonna come petty,
bro,
just face it.
That's
you don't need
right.
to put us through that.
Don't smoke with nobody else, bro. Do that shit by yourself.
You don't need to put us through that.
Don't be selfish. Do not roll up.
You heard me.
It's supposed to be for everybody, and you put half of what you need for one person. Y'all on some real house shit. Don't come around us with that, bro. We're not smoking with you. But like I said, in the aspect of with the guys, when I'm with the guys, my guys, we can definitely get high. We're gonna get higher than niggas even realize. By myself, most of the time, though, for sure. Cause I feel like it's a connection thing, and that's why even in the aspect of you don't want to pass your weed in exchange for a bullshit blunt, cause it's you vibing off this, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's really changing your frequency as you get high. You feel me? Like you really feeling different. So. If you inhale some bullshit, you start smoking some bullshit that niggas just passed you, everything just got threw off. You no longer connected. You feel me? Not feeling how you was just feeling, baby. It's a whole different shindig going on. So I don't like to fuck around. I want to smoke my weed by myself.
So are you indica, sativa, hybrid? What type of feeling are you looking for when you going and you making your selection?
In the mornings, I definitely want to. I'm like, now that we're able to be aware of these things and really know what we smoking, I like to try to smoke sativa dominant strains in the morning or when I need to like kind of focus more. And I've heard people say like smoking sativa is for punks. It's a more colorful term for it, but They say, yeah, that's weak as hell. I like indica strains though, to get high.
I can't lie. Most of the time, when somebody's cracked out of sativa, it's been somebody from the East Coast or it's been a woman. I think I like the sativa.
And that's what they say it's for women.
When I'm in Cali, I be feeling like that's the only time I really get real sativas, man. But I'm going, if I gotta choose, I'm really about to go indica for real.
But yeah, for sure. The best strains we ever smoked was probably them were all indicas.
Or hybrids.
Yeah. It might have been like the Emergency was like a great sativa. Oh man, say I'm alone. Okay. I'm alone. Okay.
I can't really think of no great sativas. That the Emergency wasn't bad.
Emergency was a pretty good fucking sativa.
It wasn't bad.
Man. So,
I wouldn't have bought it, but that was that was your connoisseur bag.
yeah, that was the connoisseur sativa though. That's how I feel like that. That was as good as it was gonna get for a sativa nigga. That or the berry pie type shit, you feel me, like was a good hybrid. No?
Very fine out sativa, or it was a hybrid?
It was a hybrid, but it had some sativa aspects to it, you know what I'm saying?
That was gonna be the next place I go. I was gonna go to what's your favorite strains right now.
Okay, so right now I'm loving what Canatika's been coming up with. They've had a white raspberry gelato that I tried recently. And they have these popping candies. It's like 6 different flavors. I know for sure the banana one was good. It's a white peach one. And there's a couple other flavors. We got some shit called Bay Area candy. It looks like Britney Spears with her fucking eyes melted out. And it's great. 12 alarm strains. 12 alarm strains look good. I haven't had any good backpack boys lately. I need to get back to California, so you would probably have to fill me in with that.
I was actually listening to a song the other day. They said the artist Flair Delgado say my nigga Rondo put 12 alarm on the map. You know anything about that, man?
Oh man, hey, I know Delgado Flair is known to be a credible man. I can say that. So, you know, I definitely know something about some 12 alarm.
No, you introduced me to the 12 alarms for real. I gotta give you your credit, like and the jelly codes, like you was really
that's all I'm gonna say. You got them jellies.
Yeah, them jelly codes. You put me here to them 12 alarms and jelly codes, man. They introduced me to some new strains, so that's what I always appreciated for sure.
My brother.
But yeah, like
a lot of strains as well.
yeah, for sure. Like you said, like we rock with the backpack. I like everything that Canatike pretty much does, man. I really been like tapping in locally more so with these Michigan girls and seeing what they got going on, trying to maybe get our own strain going, get our own line, so for Loyalty Farms. So that's where I've been at.
Definitely see that in the near future for y'all. That's
Sure.
that's organically the next step. So I'm looking forward to seeing what y'all come up with, link up with, and make responsible for producing this show. It's gotta live up to, you know,
Yeah, for
the
sure.
reputation.
I like what Heavyweight Heads is doing in Michigan. I like what Local Grove is doing in Michigan. Spaceman.
Local Grove is
Spaceman
fire.
Cannabis. They got it's a few it's a
I
few
haven't had
bro.
Space Man.
They,
I know.
they package it up and make it look good. It's usually on the more affordable end, like 30, 35, but for 30, 35 it's a pretty decent package.
Hey y'all, as well on the Michigan side, be on the lookout for my people at Shatterhouse, man.
Okay.
They're doing big things. They got the Detroit Ranch Cut just dropped, and there's a couple other flavors from Shatterhouse that'll be releasing soon. I can't think of everything that's available right now, but look for that Shatterhouse. The strains, the edibles, support black owned. You know what I'm saying? So that's major. You know, get behind that.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Nah, man, it's just that I'm super proud of you, man. I'm excited for all of the things going on with you guys on the music,
Yeah.
with the pod, with the podcast or however this is gonna be constructed and created. You know what I'm saying? I love that you're just getting dedicated to using your creative energy at the most efficient level that you can. You know what I'm saying? You're not wasting no time, bro. I see you every day putting the work in, getting more consistent. You seeing the results from it, bro. And it's not just you, it's everybody around us. So just why I can acknowledge this, you know what I'm saying? I'm extra proud of my brothers. I'm extra motivated. I'm extra inspired just watching the things that they have going on right now. And you niggas need to get more of that fucking attitude going. You need to be happy to see your people in it. You know what I'm saying?
Put your people on, don't be no bitch.
Don't be no bitch.
A great philosopher once said.
Put your people on.
Put your people on, don't be no bitch, man.
You know, I think the same philosopher might have said, don't call me when they get put your ass in the blender. So, you feel me?
Man.
So keep those things in mind, man, because you niggas is moving real suspect out here, man. You niggas is moving real weird, man. Celebrate your man. Celebrate your people, man. You're never gonna get where you trying to get to with that crab ass shit you niggas be on, man. I hope y'all know that.
Yeah. No, for real, man. That's enough money out here for everybody, and people be acting like it's not, man. This just, the currency is not real, man. They print it every day. They digitally send it across the world whenever they need some, you know what I'm saying? So if it's enough for all of these countries to get it without going to war, it's enough for your brother to get some without you feeling some type of way. And another thing, man, just because you can't be the captain, don't sink the ship, man. If you're not having a good day, don't turn up nobody else's. You feel me?
Please, bro, learn how to play role, bro. Everybody has one. It doesn't matter that you feel like you not in the position that you quote unquote deserve to be in right now. If you deserve to be there, you'll be there. Put the work in, get there. Just learn in the system. Be a part of the team. Cause you can't do nothing.
You can't do nothing by yourself. Nothing worth having, you can't do it.
Get with the program. Get in the system. Fill in your role. Get dedicated to it. This shit ain't rocket science, man. You niggas make this shit so hard and so complicated. You wonder why this shit never pan out.
Yeah.
You know? It's gotta be all love. This shit gotta be organic. It's gotta be genuine, man. You gotta really learn how to love this shit, man. It's sacrifice. It's a process. You know?
You can't fake the universe. You can't fake energy, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And you gonna reap what you sow one way or another. Whether you keep putting out bad energy and you keep getting bad in return, you might not want to associate it with that. You know what I'm saying? But you reap what you sow, and you can't fake the universe.
All day.
You either gonna give real energy or not.
That goes hand in hand with putting the work in day to day. It could go one way or it could go the other way. You could cheat this shit, or you could really give it your all. But it's gonna show for you. It's gonna show in everything that happens.
Yeah, but I appreciate it 100%, man. I couldn't do it without the support of my team, without the support of my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that believe in you, like you believe in them. You need people around you like that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't gonna believe in you. That's just the reality. Everybody not gonna see what you see. Everybody not gonna know the vision that you have.
Most
times
they're not. Most people
and others.
Most people gonna project their doubts onto you.
For sure. And consciously or subconsciously.
Absolutely.
You know, some are very aware of what they're doing. Some are doing it. They're not even aware that they're doing it. You know.
Yeah, but you gotta just be real cautious of accepting anybody else's reality. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
When people give you advice or give you input, you gotta kind of take that shit with a grain of salt. And before you take it to heart, consider, would you want to be in the shoes of the person giving you this advice? Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you would maybe want to be in those shoes, are y'all even in the same walk of life? Do y'all have the same path?
Some people are different. Some people are gonna go to the grave with that regret that they never took the chance on something. You know what I'm saying? And that's really where I'm at right now in my life. It's just like, I'm not living with no regrets. I'm about to take the chance on everything I want to do. I'm about to put my best effort out there.
All the time.
And I'm not waiting on nobody, you know what I'm saying, at the same time. Because at the end of the day, what people don't even realize, and certain people, they don't just have a plan for themselves. I got a plan for everybody. But you got to be able to find your way to help. When you see somebody running with the ball, you're supposed to block for them. Like, people don't be knowing when to block for their people. You know what I'm saying? If my brother got the ball, I'm blocking. I'm humble. it ain't nothing even to talk about. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
nothing in the way of that. And see, that's next level thinking. When you can really stay focused and move without your ego and think about how can the plan benefit everybody involved. How can I make this a good situation for everybody who's looking to me in this situation? And keeping your, like you said, just not holding up. I mean, not waiting on nothing, not depending, not waiting for nobody to get it done for you. You know what I'm saying? Waking up with the attitude of, I'm gonna do something to make sure that this shit happens. That's gotta be the attitude.
You gotta do something every day. You gotta get 1% better every day. Whatever your goal is, you gotta do something towards that. If you don't do something towards that, even if it's just something small, you like, I want to get in the gym. You just do 10 push-ups a day. You got 1% better. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it takes steps. You gotta take the steps, man.
If you do 1% for 100 days, what you got? You doubling your fucking results. You know, so you gotta think about that, bro. 1% better every day, man. That shit matters. Make sure you're doing something each day a little bit better than you were doing it yesterday, man. It's only consistency, man. You want to see shit change yourself, and that's something we all gotta recognize in time. It's still a day-to-day thing. Watching your movements, you know, you gotta retrace what you did yesterday. Like damn, you in the moment, you looking at shit you do and you like, damn, what am I really? Is this what's really my most purposeful move right now? Is this the wisest way I can invest my time right now? Like, and you gotta consciously be reevaluating that all throughout the day, all throughout each interaction you have, and all throughout everything you're doing. It's all gotta make sense, bro. All this shit gotta make sense.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming through. I came through to your spot, so I put up on you. Anything you want to say?
IDC Retail, we're on Middlebelt. Feel me, East the Road. It ain't hard to find us. Y'all need, you know what I'm saying? That's more than enough information. So y'all come fuck with y'all people, man. Come support black-owned business. We got a lot of up-and-coming brands in here.
Yeah, wildlife in here.
Wildlife,
I heard All Plays Matter is going to be in here soon.
All Plays Matter.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to try to get some Rockford in here, maybe some Stone Like Willie.
Rockford in here ASAP. If we can do the Stone Like Willie, that'll be great too. We got natural body butter, soaps. We got loose leaves. We got all kind of smoke utensils, hookahs, all kind of things. So man, y'all come in and check us out. We got a good game station. As y'all can see, comfortable lounge area, you know. So be our guests, man. Come out, fuck with your people. Come support. You know, link up. You never know what could happen. We'll definitely appreciate you, brother, for opening your space up here.
I call peso for some bags, his number's always cheap for me. If your bag ain't exotic, there's no need for us to speak. Tell the truth, I got a plug, so I don't need you. For every bag I buy, he gon' go ahead and front too. The baddies know I keep some strong weed, and I blow backs. My niggas that's in the background hate that I stay facts. My people always tell me that I don't got shit inside my head. A nigga tried to kill me, then somehow he came up dead. Rich and Lou, the only niggas that I know beat the feds, so every night I